Hey everybody, it's Josh here from Rust Belt Diecast Racing. We're going to run the Modified Series draft here today, and we are going to get it started right now. So the way this works is there are 4 tracks these cars will be touring. There are 24 cars. There's 23 plus an extra, so that means it's 3 groups of 8. So we will have a full bracket. It's not group racing. We will have a full bracket, but there will be 3 brackets merging into 1. Then we will run a round robin. Now, at my track, the Skydrop here at Rust Belt Raceway Park, the round robin championship, which is 3 cars. It'll run a little bit differently than what we normally do with 5 or 7 or 9. The 3-car one, each car will race each other, and the one who wins the most will advance to the overall championship against the one who wins second most. So basically you got 1 loser there, and then they'll run off with a 3 race series for the championship. So just so everybody knows that ahead of time, let's jump right into it, folks. Here we go. Number 1 on the draft board. Who we got? That's gonna be King Louie, driven by King Yardy, and King Yardy, of course, from Silverback Racing. Let me just get my ducks in a row here. So that is number 1 seed is going to Silverback. Now the number 2 seed will be Mr. Matthew Devers in that 09 F-150. Now we have the number 3 seed in the Modified Series. Right over the line, that's going to the Caddy Limo from David Moyes. Now remember, folks, you were allowed to enter up to 2 vehicles per racer, so that was his first vehicle for Moyes over at Charles 64th Scale Fun. Now we have the Bruiser sent in by Diamond Dave. And Diamond Dave, of course, from the Racers That Say Knee. Check them out right here at Rust Belt Raceway Park, or the Rust Belt Facebook group, rather, when they are running the Midnight Shrub every Saturday night around 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. So that is the extra driver that we have in here to round it out, and there are still cars coming in, so by the time they come in here we will have an extra one, or I will just throw an extra one in and do a lottery for the driver. Now we have Dory, driven by Tyler Smith. We call him TNT around these parts. Oops, got 5 there, 6 on TNT. There he is. If you're wondering why there's a pause there, I'm working on the other screen to get all the numbers in correctly. Now we have the Cockney Cob of Jimmy John Hansen, another Silverback racer in the modified race. Now remember, folks, each race will have its own draft, its own rules, its own way of doing things. There's Ed's Dead, driven by Ed Randolph. And Ed Randolph sent in by Ryan Kelly. Now number 9 seed is, that's my car, that's Foxy Lady, driven by yours truly, the Cupcake. There it is, and that's number 9 for me. Next car up will be the 10th racer, and that's going to be the Rapid Responder of David Moyes. That's number 2 on the Moyes bracket. And number 11 is the Little Red Corvette, driven by Xanthropy. Of course, that is number 11. That is, of course, from just another pop culture reference. It's a really cool car. It's actually Prince themed. It's pretty cool, little red Corvette. Now we got Sunday Fun Day, driven by the one and only Crazy Coach. Straight out of Germany with that one. Now we got the Jerry Rigged, sent in by, you guessed it, it's the Tooth Fairy, my arch nemesis, coming in at number 13. 14 on the charts. Let's see it. That is Michael's Diecast Garage. MDG Racing will be running in aforementioned, unmentioned vehicle. I'm waiting on that one now. Next up, we have the Nom Nom by Killer Bunny of the Knights That Say Knee, and that's Killer Bunny's first entry. It's kind of weird seeing how this works when you can enter two cars, because sometimes your two cars get pulled at the end. I noticed that. And I even shuffle these names up too, so nobody's next to themselves. Now we got Harvey Wynn, driven by Lee's Daughter. That's the second vehicle from Ryan Kelly. Now we got number 17 coming up. That is Miscreants. And that's going to be Kit Cam. That's going to be his first car, actually, in here for Gen X Vintage Racing. Number 18. Will it cross the line? It does. That's going to Midnight. Sent in by Bogue, a.k.a. Josh Miller. And that'll be number 18. Number 19 coming up. That's going to be the VW Golf, sent in by Nick Devers. Also driven by Nick Devers. That's his second car in today at number 19. 5 more to go, folks. We got number 20 coming up here. And that's going to be Copperhead, driven by Dirty Joe. Another silverback racer is going to be number 20. Now we get into the nitty gritty 4 corners here. Who's going to get it? Number 21 will be over the line. That's the second Kit Cam car. That's the Geritol 55, and that is, of course, his signature 1970 Ford Escort. 3 to go, folks. Will it stay on yellow? It does, and that is the Drift Charger, which is Diamond Dave's second car for the racers that say knee. It looks like we got a couple left here, folks. What do we got? That's Your Name Here, sent in by Dazzlin' Danny Hungerford. And that one's actually a Rust Belt original. So I'm excited to see that one on the track. And number 24 on the charts, but number 1 in our hearts. That is Doc Rona, sent in by the Killer Bunny. So folks, that's it for the modified race. We are going to get ready to start running. By the end of July, you will see a race posted from Rust Belt Raceway Park at the Skydrop, and then moving on to beautiful downtown Reese, Michigan for Rocket Dragway. After that, we're turning it over to the Jewels out in Michigan at the Racers That Say Knee, and they'll be running it down Shrubbery Lane. And then following that, the 4th and final race will go to the River Run back here in Western New York, up there with Mr. Second Place, Jay Bischoff. And then it'll come back here to the Skydrop with a runoff 4-racer tournament for the overall championship for the modified series. So that should be like towards the end of September. We'll be running the final series here at the Skydrop. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for everyone who sent in the cars. This is gonna be a really fun race. I'm excited about it. You should be excited about it too. Look for the video coming up shortly, and we'll see you next time.